Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today, we'd like to explain a bit about our assignment. Um, this Friday is the due date for the first draft. I don't expect the full things, but at least you can submit. I can see the structure, some of the content. It will be better because so I know you do it correctly or not. Okay. The topic is COVID-19 big data application in Malaysia. So big data itself is how people use a lots of how people use data in their application related to the COVID-19 in Malaysia. So people can use data from IoT, from database system, and tracking applications, and how they use the data. Do they predict something, classify something? Okay. Um, and the project that you um, cover here should only related to COVID-19 and in Malaysia. Okay. So the objective is to investigate existing works, challenges, and future work. I will explain more about this next. And the other objective is to for you to practice in report writing. Okay. Uh, okay. The table of content you can see here. There are 6. For existing work, you need to have at least 5 applications because you need to do some comparison study. So if too few, then we can't see the comparison. So at least 5. If you want to add more, is it's up to you. Okay. Okay. Introduction, existing work, challenges, future work, conclusion, and this one is the list of reference. I have a few videos of reference in my YouTube channel, so please go there and study a bit about what is reference and what is APA style, because you need to know this when you write your final year project. Okay, final year project report. Okay, so the important date draft is this Friday. Submitted via Google Classroom, so I can give you some feedback. Then the final submission is via Google Classroom and Spectrum 30. Okay, so this is some guideline. You can use Mendeley or EndNote for reference management. In my YouTube, I have a few 1 or 2 videos regarding to Mendeley, so you can spend some time to learn about it. Not so hard. Okay. Okay, this is the examples, samples of the assignment itself. This is your cover page. It's up to you how you want to do it. This one is table of content. So please put your table of content with the pages. Okay. Introduction. You need to give some introduction. What is COVID-19? What is big data? What is big data application? A definition of them and some introduction. And also how about this topic, how the progress of research in Malaysia, just a bit. Okay, you can have like a subheading, so maybe one paragraph for one topic, and then you need to put the objective. You can use the objective one in my guideline. What is the reason you write this report? This one is existing works. You also can have topic, subtopic. You can divide your it's up to you actually how you want to divide the subtopics. You can put it based on paper, or you can paper mean the projects, or you can put it based on components. For example, here this is example of table. So we have a few. I discuss it based on data. Where they get the data, method, what method they use. So you can also put your subtopic based on based on data, based on methods. So it's really up to you. So that's why in draft, I will check and I will give you a recommendation and suggestion to improve your paper. Okay, so this one is actually very it's up to you how you want to analyze and how you want to organize the paper. Okay, next one is challenges, or some call it like limitation of the work. For example, based on your study, for example, in terms of finding the sources, you can find the apps itself like My Sejahtera, um, or My Selangkah, and also you can also find um, uh, academic papers. So in the paper, usually in the conclusion section, they will discuss what are their limitation of, I mean, what is the limitation, the challenges that they face. For example, they're having problem to get the real data, or they're having problem to analyze it due to what. Make sure you have the reference. Example, um, show it 2020. So this is based on reference lah. You can find it in your website, in news. The same thing with your existing works. In existing works, reference is compulsory because you are not the one who come up with the idea, right? You get it from others. So you need to cite every statement or every fact that you take from others. Okay. Next one is future work. Future work is a suggestion what can other becoming researcher can do next with this topic. You can also find it in the conclusion section in the paper. Okay, the next one is the way you want to do this is the same as challenges section. So in conclusion, you can summarize the contribution of your work. I mean, you have studied what, and just give a summary and just conclude. Okay. Last one, you need to list all the reference that you use in the other section. So you see, yeah. So this one is in text format. Is the one that you do in the text, and in the references, actually, you only have to list things like this lah. Okay, this is a sample. Now I will show you how to find some papers. Google Scholar. You can go to Google Scholar, or if you have access to others like IEEE, Web of Science, Scopus, that one is database for articles. Okay, if you are in UM, it's a free, but if you are outside of UM, obviously you are now, it's a paid. So maybe you can just use Google Scholar. So you can try find like COVID-19 prediction in Malaysia. Okay, so this is the examples of paper. So you can, so you first check is really in Malaysia or not. So you need to see authors lah. So now, yeah, they are one of from University of Sarawak. So we can use this paper. It's good if you can use a lot of tables and figures instead of long text. So try to add tables or figures when. So I look forward for your first draft. Any question can ask me in Telegram. Thank you. Bye.